Namaste. We're doing a series on what happens to the souls after death and their movement into the heavens. And I think this will be the last video in this series about when do our souls turn evil and what's the way forward for them. So, even before going ahead, um, in case if you are having any other questions, queries about this, please put the questions in your comment box so that I will read upon and see if I have answers. I would make a video about it. Because this is a whole vast, and when I communicate with souls and being a medium, I get to see a lot of um, knowledge, but I may not remember what exactly I have to share with you all. So when you ask questions, if I have a reference, I will turn it into a video and share with you so that your curiosity is sufficed. Then what happens when a soul turns evil, or when is the situations when it turn evil? So when uh, like there are certain situations when I saw their loved ones turning evil, and what souls told me was when these loved ones don't have any kind of offerings. Okay, so every year we are in any custom, any faith. I'm sure there are certain offerings we give to the on behalf of you know, the food and stuff to the loved ones to honor them ancestrally, honoring. So when they forget, when they don't give anything to them, or this is a lot of significance in pouring water. Okay, like morning after our prayers, we this is a small ritual in Hinduism where we offer water to the sun. But what I feel, though I don't have proof or a solid evidence to tell this, is mostly maybe that ritual is associated with our Pitru. It is not mostly to sun, but it's more about in the name of sun, we are turning towards sun and pouring water, which can suffice the thirst of our Pitru who have passed. Because once what happened was one of the grandmas whose soul has not moved into the light, into the heavens, when I did a process for my friend's grandma, she was asking me, can you please ask her to pour water so that I can suffice my thirst? I'm like, oh my god. And she was literally pouring, and the soul was saying, yeah, yeah, enough, I'm feeling so. Like, oh, this is my first time into these windows. I don't know these things yet, right? As I said, I've been gifted as mediumship. I've not learned any course on it. So for me also, all of these happens as a new occurrence. And every communication, every encounter with a soul is a new experience for me. I try to understand and ask questions to them and see if they're able to answer. I take on that information and build upon. That's why I'm sharing this information, what I saw, not what I read or heard. And then what happened is the other thing which many souls told me is feeding to cows. So I really don't know the significance or the connection logically. I haven't explored it yet, but I heard many souls telling me to ask their loved ones to feed to cows every Amavasya day, every Purnami day on behalf of their names. And they say that we get energy out of it. We get to. And then there are souls who also told me that when their loved ones did this monthly rituals, in the first year of them, they do this monthly rituals of doing this there's some process they do to offer them food and stuff. Even when they do that, they are healthy. Though they are on this plane, they are very healthy. And when they are in the heavenly plane, also they are healthy. Okay, and when they forget, say for example, some of the because of, or if they do it obligatorily, or they don't do it with like little love to the loved one. Um, all of these have implications, okay? Which we think it is not having any implication. It's all myth. But I have seen many souls telling me my son has forgotten to do this karma, so I'm hungry. Can you ask him to give me food? Can you ask him to feed the cows? So that gets to me. Then someone so loved ones, they're very very sweet. Some people's parents and love relatives of the loved ones who pass away, they're very sweet. They don't want to trouble the souls. They say, can you ask them to put this pinta Gaya Prayaga? Because apparently, if we do there every month, every year, they don't have to do. So they asked me to do that. My son is very busy. Can you tell them to do this at this place and forget about it? So sweet, right? Then some souls tell me that their neither daughter or son, both of them have not kept any food offering ceremonies during their monthly or yearly times. So that is when they start depleting. Okay, they don't have energy. No soul wants to turn evil. That's what I wanted to. I got to know it. So I want to share also with you all that no soul wantedly turns evil. Some souls which are deprived of energy, they start depleting. And when their divine energy comes down, their depleted energy, they have to still survive because unless until they have energy, when the portal opens, they can't go it by themselves when the time has come. So it's like when we just die, the portal open and it's like a magnet. So it automatically pulls us there. That's what I see. Because we just fly like that. But when the person has lived in this earthly plane for few years, they need to be having this energy or a little more support. Maybe that's where this mediumship and all helps. I don't know. But they, I always, I try to put them into the light. Okay. So they need that extra assistance. And whenever some souls come and talk to me, can you, the people whom I know, they come and say, can you ask my daughter to do this? Can you ask my son? No, firstly, they're very logical people, and I'm so scared to tell people about all this because they may think I went mad. But in the beginning, I used to very hesitate. Even now, I hesitate for long times to tell this remedial things to at least people I know. But sometimes they're very persuasive, right? Can you please tell me, please, please, please? So I don't have any other option than going and telling to those people, and they do it. Sometimes they will do, sometimes they just don't do. That's up to the person. But at least I have done the check. So, so then when they get this energy depletion, they have to feed upon somebody. Right? Their loved ones are not feeding. They're not giving water. They're not giving food. They completely forgot about them. So that's when, and these souls have lived for them only. They didn't go because they are very scared about how their loved ones will live without old age. And because of that, they stay back without going into the tunnel. And these people are not caring about them because they're very busy. Hmm? So at that time, what happens is these people, after few years, their energy gets depleted. And once their energy gets depleted, they they still have no energy to get into the light and they don't find anybody to help them go into the light. That's when they start getting grayer and darker by because of this phenomena. So that is where when they have to live for themselves, right? That is when they start becoming hosts. Survival of the fittest, maybe I don't know, but that is when they turn dark. That is when they turn evil and they turn. It's in their world. I think it's not evilish, but it's more about survival. But in our world, it feels like they're possessing us and they're giving us problems and unconditional situations, which is manifesting in very weird ways and forms. So that's what I get to see. And the turn, did I talk to anybody who turned evil and did I put into the light? Perhaps not totally like evil, but grayish, because that person has lot of revenge that I need to kill this person. I've been killed and I have to kill that person. So I spoke to that person. Forgiveness is the key. Let's not get into. All of us are binded by karma. So let's understand it once you are in a better place to understand. This is not the time for you to do this on your own. There's some laws of this world, how it works. So maybe there is God, there is divine. So just let us go there and talk. So a lot of cajoling. And finally, I was able to put him into the light. I'm sure he's in the heavens now. Bless him. So, and bless the family also. So that's how it went on. Um, yeah, there are many people who were in, even if they were dark. I don't know whether they did some harm to others, but I saw many souls which are like very dark. As I said, when I go to my father's ceremony also, I see so many like very turn very dark. Maybe they don't get food or I don't know what it is, but during that situation also they turn dark. And then I end up putting them into the light. I don't know who they are, but maybe I'm in that room, so whatever I can do as a service. So, and they bless me and do all of that. So, yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, but I have not put light. I have not put them into light, but there are people who forget about this concept of going back into the heavens. Okay, that's where they turn gory. So that is where they become really like forced onto the people. They don't want to leave them, and they're like, the people who are possessed are under their capture. I have, I have when in the healing process, I met a couple of cases like that, and I felt like I was choked. Yeah, like in the movies when they say I thought it was exaggeration and all of that, but I am like a full healthy body. I felt like I was hanging in the air. Then I told masters and these Akashic masters and gods that I think I still don't have the capability to handle such dark energies. So please don't bring me cases which are into those lines. So after that, I don't take it. I hardly get it. Masters are very kind to me, so gods are really kind. They don't put me into places which I am scared of. So because all of this didn't come by training, right? That's my concern. I learned only healing, all this communication with gods and all of come by gift. So it took 6 months for me to accept that this is the new me. So I need to know what I do with these gifts. So I'm in that exploration state at this point of time. You've been following me from my videos for some time. So I've been asked to do these God videos, so I keep doing them now. And I'll post all the psychology related videos, which is where my expertise lies in, because all of that is needed for our conditioning of our mind and all of that. So I hope this video was helpful for you in learning what turns people into people. So, in case the takeaway is like, in case if you have forgotten by any chance, offering prayers to your loved ones, any of your relatives, uh, we don't know whether some people of their loved ones are doing it or not. But if you remember, please, on their behalf, don't have to be an exorbitant process or a ritual. Every morning, when your brain just pour some water on the glass and say, whoever on my big group who is wanting to take water and suffice their trust, please take this as a holy offering and, in your mind. And then sometimes like 15 days once, 20 days once, do some ways to offer food to cows. Okay. I will do a video once I get full clarity. I've seen so many souls, I put so many souls to like now only I'm making the videos because I'm so perfect in understanding things and only then I share knowledge. So I don't want to just share half knowledge things with you all. So once I get clarity on the relation between cow and the customer soul, I will definitely make a video on one. But I heard multiple times people telling feeding cows, feeding cows, feeding cows. So please feed cows and um, give food to people on like on behalf of your loved ones, like food donation. That also helps them. They get some drishti. Um, Another thing you may want to do is mm, asking them to, go into the light when the time comes, reassuring them. We don't know whether they're around us. If you know them, that if you have an edge of doubt that they're around you, they can feel their presence in some way or the other. Then that means that they are here. It's not your feeling, but still they're there. So please ask them, saying Nani or Dadi or Ma or Papa or your bhai, behan, koi bhi. I'm really good. I'm really fine. Please pass away. It's for your own good. We don't want them to have the depleted levels of energy and stay for you, so love. I get moved by their love sometimes. Oh my God, we don't know that our parents love us to that extent that they stay back. I've seen souls staying back for 14 lives, 14 years, 15 years, 7 years, 10 years from the time they passed away. And some souls have survived by a thin line, not to get depleted energies and falling not in prey of this evil hands of souls or evil energy, things are turning dark. They might have their own set of challenges in that side of the world also, which we don't have access to. I just start getting into those accesses to those lifetimes. So I'm seeing and seeing, oh my God, how much do they love us? Oh God, I feel so grateful for that love they are offering, but unfortunately, we are not in a place to see their love. So ask them, assure them that, I'm really good. Please go away, please pass. If there is anything I can do to put you into light, please give us a sign and we will 100% do it. So just look for the sign and ask them to go into the light. It will do you a lot good. It will do your loved ones a lot good. Okay? So I hope, and I'm sure, I don't know what captions will make me you to watch this video. But if you have seen this video, please get it as a message from your loved ones. Just work with yourself, see with your thought process if any soul come to your mind, and then ask them to get into the light. Okay. So once again, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel in case if you have not, so that I can reach more people, share this knowledge with the world, and help everyone or share this knowledge and encourage everyone to live a very purposeful, meaningful life along with having an abundant life. Right? Thank you so much. So,